There was a time when I would find it so hard to ask for help from anyone. Hello there guys, welcome back to Nancy Miner's Empowerment Hub, where we nurture mental and emotional well-being. First of all, I want to apologize because I've uploaded this video late. I usually upload my videos on Wednesdays or Thursdays, and today it's a bit late. I am sorry, and next we'll upload it early. So, welcome back to Nancy Miner's Empowerment Hub. I hope that you are all doing well. You're working towards improving your mental and emotional well-being, especially now that we are in the topic of resilience. I hope that you are cultivating resilience mindset in your lives. So today we have a special topic in the field of resilience. It is about the characteristics that resilient individuals have. These are the traits that shows that one has a resilient mindset. The importance of understanding these traits is for you to understand which aspects you have or which aspects you need to cultivate into your life so that they can help you to thrive in face of life's adversity. As I have mentioned in our previous videos, resilience is more than just bouncing back from adversity. It is also about thriving and growing stronger in the process. We do this when we face life's adversities and inevitable setbacks with courage, grace, and strength. And as a result, we take these challenges as opportunities for us to learn and grow from these experiences. So, let us take a closer look into the characteristics of resilient individuals. The first characteristic is adaptability. Resilient individuals are able to adjust to any life circumstance or challenge. They have flexibility in their behaviors, mindset, and emotions. Therefore, instead of them being too rigid into their ways, too stuck into their ways, they embrace change and view challenges and obstacles as new opportunities to learn and grow. For example, picture this: an individual has lost their job or their business or their home. This particular experience can be very challenging to them. People might even get into isolation because when you are in the job, you are associating with the colleagues. Now that you have lost the job, you want to hide from them, you want to stay away from people. Or maybe when your business was working well, you had friends coming over, visiting, coming to see you, you talking with them. But after the fall of the business, you kind of feel like just staying away from people. You don't want to see them, you don't want them to ask questions of why, what happened. You don't even want to talk about it. I'm trying to create the picture of how this experience can be challenging to people. However, for resilient individuals, they can be able to adapt to this change. They can embrace these obstacles and take them as opportunities to learn. Probably the business failed because of 1, 2, 3. They can be able to sit down and analyze the situation, figure out what went wrong, what can they do better next time they venture into business. So overall, their emotions, their mindset, their behaviors can adapt to change, and these individuals will be more likely to seek new opportunities and explore new things to do in their lives. So how flexible are you in your life? How can you easily adapt to changes in your life? So moving on to our next trait is optimism. Resilient individuals have an optimistic look into their lives. They have a positive outlook of how things are in life, even when they are facing difficulties in life. Simply, these individuals believe in themselves, in the ability to overcome the challenges that will come towards their way. They approach life with a sense of hope and determination. For example, picture this: an individual has gone for a training. It could be training to drive, to ride a motorcycle, to learn something to do with spreadsheets, to start a new business, maybe it was a conference, to start farming. It could be to learn about anything new in their life. And their first time to go and learn becomes a bad experience. Maybe they did collide with the instructor or trainer, or maybe the training was too long and too tiring. Maybe they didn't understand things on the first day. Maybe when they sought help by asking questions about something they didn't understand, someone made a joke about them and the rest laughed. Like those bad experiences that you can think of on the first day of learning something. A resilient individual will have a positive outlook. Maybe they can say, it was my first time. Next time will be better. Next time I'll be more aware. I'm going to research more about that topic. Next time I go to class, I'll be better. I'll be more aware of what we are doing. This resilient individual would have approached life with a sense of hope and determination. They are determined to do it better next time. So, how do you approach things when they don't turn out the way you wanted them to? How positive is your mindset? Do you have hope and determination when things go wrong in your life? Do you look forward for a second chance or you just give up? If you do that, it is high time you start to cultivate optimism in your life. The other characteristic of resilient individuals is problem-solving skills. When resilient individuals experience problems, instead of being overwhelmed by obstacles, they approach problems with a solution-focused mindset. For instance, picture this. You are a parent and a child is struggling academically. A resilient individual is more likely to approach this situation with a solution-focused mindset instead of feeling, oh, I'm very overwhelmed with this. Why is my child failing all the time? I'm paying school fees, I'm feeding the child, and the teacher's not teaching the child well. Oh, this is too much for me. Instead of having that mindset, a parent with a resilient mindset is more likely to approach this thing with a creative or a solution-based mindset. For example, the parent can set up a meeting with the teacher to learn if there is any challenge that the child is experiencing at school, or the parent might figure out that the child needs extra learning and find tutoring options. Also, a parent might find out that maybe there is something underlying that is causing this child to struggle academically, maybe an emotional issue, a behavioral issue, or a social challenge for this child, and they may figure out that if we address this challenge, the child will perform well academically. So, a resilient mindset is characterized by having a problem-solving skill. The next characteristic of resilient individuals is having a sense of purpose and meaning in their lives. These people are driven by their goals and values, which gives them a sense of motivation and direction even when they are facing adversities in their lives. For example, if you are employed somewhere, you as an employee, you know your roles and your duties in your workplace. If you're a business person, as a business owner, you know what you are supposed to do. Go look for stock, bring the stock, open the business, sell, offer a good customer service, build strong relationships with suppliers. If someone is a parent, a child, a student, if you work in community centers like hospitals, churches, working at community centers maybe to help people overcome their challenges like traumas and everything. Everyone, in whatever role they play, in whatever thing they do in this life, they have a purpose. When you are resilient, you have that sense of purpose and meaning. This helps you to be more accountable and have a direction of how you are navigating things. For instance, picture this. As an employee and maybe you collide with a colleague, you are able to know your boundaries and what brought you to work. You are able to focus on more important things instead of going to start arguments with your colleagues because of simple and petty things. So, resilient individuals have that mindset of they know their purpose and their meaning in this life, and this helps them to navigate life. Another key characteristic of resilient individuals is having a strong social support. Resilient individuals are more likely to have strong relationships with their friends, family, and community members. Having a strong social support is crucial as these people help to provide guidance, support, and encouragement during difficult times. Also, a resilient individual is able to ask for help when in need from friends, family members, and other community members when the help is needed. There was a time when I had not learned to build resilience in my life, and I would find it so hard to ask for help from anyone. Like a new place where I don't know, and I would find it very hard to ask for direction from other people. Yeah, it is just with. I know you're not supposed to ask anyone, but there are people there to help, from business owners, soldiers, drivers, but I just could not find myself doing that. And it made life more challenging because I would go round and round and round before I get to the place that I want. And mind you, during that time, I didn't have smartphone that I could go to Google Map for direction. For example, picture this. Imagine you're a friend or a sibling and your younger ones falls ill suddenly and you are alone. With a resilient mindset, you will be able to reach out for people to help, maybe neighbors and family friends to help you, maybe take the ill individual to the hospital or make necessary phone calls. Now, the next trait that people with a resilient mindset have is self-awareness. Self-awareness involves being aware of your strengths and your weaknesses. People who are self-aware are in a better position to use their strengths well, work to improve their weaknesses. They are also able to regulate their emotions because they know their strengths, they know the strength that they can use to deal with some things, and they know their weakness, they know things that they cannot do, they know things that they can improve and try to do better, and this helps them to be confident and be able to navigate life's ups and downs with determination. So self-awareness is an important trait for individuals with a resilient mindset because they are able to face life with confidence and courage. They know what they can do better, they know what they cannot do, and they can communicate when something is too difficult for them and they need help. Finally, resilient individuals possess emotional intelligence. These individuals are able to recognize and regulate their emotions effectively. When you have emotional intelligence, you are able to understand what you feel. If you're angry, you know you're angry. You know, sometimes you find you're an emotional challenging situation, you overreact. Maybe someone is sad because of a situation, or when you approach them, they all of a sudden become so angry and you wonder what's up with them, what is wrong with them, what is happening. But it is because this individual does not or is not able to recognize and regulate what they are feeling. Resilient individuals are in a better position to regulate their emotions, understand what they feel, process these feelings effectively, and communicate with other people well. As a result, this helps them to cope with challenging situations, maybe stress, being under pressure because of something else, and maintain a sense of balance in challenging situations. At the same time, these individuals with their emotional intelligence, they can be able to understand the emotions that other people show them. They can be able to listen attentively, be empathetic with what other people are feeling, and provide constructive responses. For example, picture this. You are walking, minding your business, and then you bump shoulders with someone. This someone might all of a sudden get angry and just be ready to fight just for that. With emotional intelligence, you can understand that you're feeling and be empathetic. You can be the bigger person and apologize, and things continue well. You won't be losing anything because you have emotional intelligence. If you would have stopped and reacted and then it becomes a fight, you lose your time. Maybe you were in a hurry to go somewhere, and maybe you could have gone and do something more constructive. This also would have left you with bad mood and still angry because of that thing. But with emotional intelligence, you can be able to recognize the emotions, process them, and regulate them effectively and move on with your life. So do you have emotional intelligence? The ability to help you to respond instead of reacting when things don't turn the way you expected them to. Share that on your comment section. In summary, resilient individuals exhibit traits such as adaptability, optimism, problem solving, a sense of purpose or meaning in life, strong social support, self-awareness, and emotional intelligence. These 7 characteristics enable resilient individuals to navigate life's ups and downs, thrive in the face of adversity, and emerge stronger than before. Remember that resilient is not a fixed trait. This is something that you can strengthen and cultivate over time. As we conclude today's discussion, I encourage you to reflect on these characteristics and consider how you can cultivate them into your life. Thank you for watching, and if you have not yet subscribed, subscribe for more inspiring content. Like, share with your friends, and leave a comment on the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this video. Also, stay tuned for our next video where we will explore practical resilient building activities that you can incorporate into your daily life. Until then, stay resilient and keep thriving. Until next time, stay empowered.